And they are racing. Alfie Solomon's hustled out from that inside draw. Dark Hedges forwardly placed. Uncle Earl is as well, and Prince Axe. These four lead the charge up the backside into that stiff headwind where Music to My Ears will tuck in and let them do all the heavy lifting up top from fifth. Then three links for the back. Kittens Adair is next. Palace towards the inside, and Samurai Saint wide and last up the backside they go. So up top, it is Alfie Sullivans and Uncle Earl doing the business. Prince Act covers up to the outside. Chris, Amy, and Dark Hedges back off that trio there from fourth. Then it is Powell who's up a couple of spots, advancing to the outside. Music to My Ears. Samurai Saints been parked wide throughout, and Kittens at Air up the inside starts to close in now. The quarter 22 and 3. About 7 across the course here as they work around the turn, and Music to My Ears at 5 to 2 makes a wide sweeping move as they reach the top of the home stretch. It's Music to My Ears shifting ground, stacking up some horses to the inside. Now Chris Amy has Dark Hedges loose and charging down the stand side. Music to My Ears is front. Here comes Dark Hedges with one final surge up to the outside. Dark Hedges getting to Music to My Ears. Music to My Ears and Dark Hedges, the two to the wire. Music to My Ears got it done a half a side to Dark Hedges. Then it was either Powell or Samurai Saint. And the running time 1:13 flat of Donald G. She's in. They're at the post. And they are racing. Majestic Climb, Just a Simple Girl, Alma Fuerte, and Cozy's Crown all reaching on out for the lead. So up the backside they go, and it's the Indiana bred Just a Simple Girl showing the way by just about a length. Majestic Climb to the outside of Cozy's Crown, second and third. Alma Fuerte to the inside in fourth. Splitting horses, Midnight Frost moves a closer fifth. Moving right with that one is Cecilia's Hope, a wide sixth. Then in the gray, Nana's Gray is third last, Paquito Rose second last, and Shannon's Girl is ninth in, trailing the quarter 23 seconds flat. Just a Simple Girl paving the path by a length and a half. Majestic Climb is in second. Cecilia's Hope is wide third. Alma Fuerte to the inside fourth. Midnight Frost is being asked to quicken air. Looping up to the outside, there goes Nana's Gray, the daughter of Creative Cause, bidding up on the far turn as they reach the top of the home stretch. Just a Simple Girl will cut the corner. Up to the outside, Majestic Climb, splitting horses, Alma Fuerte down the stand side from the backfield. Nana's Gray and Shannon's Girl, they still got to get to Just a Simple Girl. Nana's Gray is wearing her down to the outside, but Just a Simple Girl's still there. Here comes Nana's Gray's going to make it tight as they reach the final 50 yards. Just a Simple Girl hanging on. Just a Simple Girl, the Indiana bred, goes coast to coast in 1:13 and 2. Indiana Breds take the early daily double here. Just about set. Lightning Cash is reared. Amy's getting tied back on. All set. They are racing. Chisler with an alert beginning, but it's Olathabo who slices up to the inside to take the lead. It's Olathabo who shows the way a link to Chisler from second. Uncle Headley hustled up to the inside third. Huntertown towards his outside, getting paid with a wide angle, but an early move. Then a couple links further back to American Blaze. Second last, Lightning Cashes is at the back of the pack. 7 of them out the backside with just outside 3.5 furlongs to go. 4 across the course. Inside out, Olathable, Chisler, Huntertown getting paid is 4 deep. 5 or 6 links back to Uncle Headley, who can't keep pace with the top quartet. American Blaze is next, and Lightning Cashes is still last. Olathabo up top showing the way, a length and a half, getting paid to the outside. Now Chisler from the inside to retake second. Huntertown continuing from between horses. Uncle Headley out wide, top of the home stretch, and Olathabo will whip him in. Olathabo with a furlong to find, built up a 5-length lead. Chisler's back into second. American Blaze up the inside with a 16th left to go. It's all over Olathabo, running them off their feet here, and Olathabo, much the best. Won by almost double digits. American Blaze, I think, got up in the photo over Huntertown. Then Chisler was fourth. Uncle Headley checked in fifth. 111 flat for the front running winner. Carmel Bay to the outside. They are at the post. Field of 9 to go. A mile and 16th to kick off the pick 5. Off and running. Golden Tax had an alert beginning. Also, Raleigh Squirrel will be forwardly placed as they race by the wire for the first time. Carmel Bay on the way in the third position. Sleep Octi is down on the inside from fourth. And it's look away just in front of Jonte's Fire. Then TJ Munnings is right on that one's heels. Leave it to Kitten is second last. And Aviano will have to run by them all. Midpoint through the opening turn, and Golden Text is showing the way, dictating terms by just better than a length to Rally Squirrel from second. Sleeve Octi down on the inside, just from Caramel Bay there, third and fourth, six in front of Aviano, who was last, but as they turn up the backside, has already raced up into fifth. Towards his inside, look away, DeJounte's Fire to the inside, then TJ Munnings, and Leave It to Kitten still last. A quarter 24 and 1. 4.5 furlongs to travel. Golden Tech still out there controlling things up front. Rally Squirrel and Chris Amy to the outside, stalking from second. Sleeve Octi to the inside third. Carmel Bay with a wide angle from fourth. About 3 lengths for the back. Dante's Fire to the inside of Aviano. And the two Maker Charges move as a team. A length in front of TJ Munnings and Leave It to Kitten Can. See them all. Half mile controlled tempo, 48 and 4. Golden Tech still there. Now here's Amy with Rally Squirrel up to engage. Sleeve Octi still down to the inside from Caramel Bay. Dante's Fire looking for a seam. His stablemate Aviano will loop out wide. They still have to get to Golden Tech. Took him through 3/4, 113 and 4. And Golden Tech still driving is opened up by 2. Sleeve Octi still racing in second. Dante's Fire to the inside, late on the scene. Leave It to Kitten Aviano. Golden Tech threatened to go wire to wire. Sleeve Octi with one final lunge up to the outside. Another wire to wire winner. Golden Tax takes them all the way. Dante's Fire up into second. Late Sleeve Octi was third. Then it was either Aviano and Carmel Bay. Running time, gate to wire winner, 145 and 4. Field for race 5 to start the pick 4 are off and running. Good start for Makamat, the gray whiskey roan, hard hustled from the inside, also flashing speed, Yolo Santiago, and up the backside, the white horse, Michael George, emerging from between horses. So, out of the chute and on the main course, Whiskey Roan's made the point. The Boatman sails up to the outside of Michael George. Yolo Santiago down to the inside, these 4 length and a half in front of the favorite Roan for the Rose, who's 5th along the inner rail. Longer View settles along 6th in front of Weather Prayer, who is 7th. Makamat is 8th. Fabricator 9th. Then Alfio racing along in the 10th position. And then Rural is 11th and trailing the quarter 23 seconds flat. Whiskey Roan with the lead just narrowly from Yolo Santiago as Roan for the Rose is set to strike. The class-dropping favorite is third, a length off the leader, just waiting for a hole to open up, looping up to the outside of the Boatman. That's Makamat. Also, Longer View's right there. Weather Prayer is going to try to punch on through horses as they race around the turn, and Fabricator way out wide, top of the home stretch. Whiskey Roan still there. Now, Run for the Rose is going to get a split here. Run for the Rose, splitting horses, taking up Yolo Santiago down the stand side. Fabricator upset-minded. Makamat is in with a shot. Many chances here. Roan for the Rose. Makamat. Fabricator to the outside. Makamat. Roan for the Rose. These two to the wire in a photo finish. I think Makamat may have got the better of the Bobs over Roan for the Rose. That will take a photo. The running time for the 6.5 furlongs, 120 and 2. Into line, they are at the post. And they are racing. Good start. Mirth and Merriment and Polka Polenta will lead the charge as they go into wire for the first time. Buckeye Bling to the outside from third. King's Legacy down along the inner rail on heels from fourth. Perfect is fifth and just to the outside of Guanakee. And Tell Her to Sing she'll have to do it from last. She has nothing but hindquarters and heels in front of her as they work around the opening turn. So 6.5 furlongs to travel, and paces on. King's Legacy, the bug boy going to work trying to ration that one back in hand there as Polka Polenta to the inside. Then it's Mirth and Merriment to the outside third. Buckeye Bling is fourth. In between horses, Perfect is third last. Guanakee second last, and Tell Her to Sing is last. They start to bunch up, even though the quarter was in 23 and 4. And Polka Polenta to the inside. King's Legacy, she's still tugging hard against the bug boy there from second. From between horses, Perfect is third. Guanakee up a few spots up into the fourth position. Tell Her to Sing is on the move as well. Mirth and Merriment is wide and looking like all but pulled up here. Half mile 47 and 3. Polka Polenta still leading King's Legacy. Guanakee has a foothold at the fence. Perfect! Loops up to the outside. Here comes Perfect with a menacing move to the outside of Polka Polenta. From the backfield, Tell Her to Sing is starting to heat up as Guanakee switches off cover to come and get Perfect. 3/4, 112 and 4, top of the home stretch. And Perfect clawing her way to the top with a furlong to go. She's in front by 2.5. Guanaki is loose and charging. Polka Polenta's going the wrong way. Tell her to sing down the stand side, just outside the 16th pole. Perfect is in front by 3. Guanaki is up into second, but Perfect is going to make the first Turfway start a winning one, and she won by almost 3. Guanaki was second. Long way back to Polka Polenta. Tell her to sing was next. Running time for the winner, 1:45 and 2. Perfect for Godolphin, and Mike Stidham gets it done here, the third win from 6 starts. And the Kidman Green to the outside. They are at the post, and they are racing. Good start for Battling Bailiff. Congrats for Glory and Smooth Talking Man. These 3 lead the charge out of the chute and straight up the main course. Now Songwriter emerges from between horses. These 4 are about 2 lengths in front of Drop Anchor, who settled right alongside Off at Cole. Up to the outside, Golden Survivor is next. Bronze Beast, when early run, splitting horses right into a nest of horses in front of him up the backside. Killer Bee is next alongside Overprotective, still 7 or 8 back to Down to Business. And Joe Burr will have to launch a Hail Mary from the backfield. The quarter 23 seconds flat. And it is Battling Bailiff, 3 parts of a link to Songwriter. Congrats for Gloria's third. Wide run coming from Golden Survivor. Wide on the far turn run, but catching the eye, moving well in hand for Haldar. Up the inside, Bronze Beast is next. Overprotective is in with a shot as well. Drop Anchor's going to need some racing luck as they round the turn. And Battling Bailiff well off the fence. Bronze Beast in behind horses as Golden Survivor still with momentum to the outside. Here's a split for Bronze Beast. Bronze Beast is going to try to split horses here. Killer Bee up the inside as Battling Bailiff leaves the fence open, and here comes Killer Bee. Killer Bee up the inside. Battling Bailiff still trying to squeeze that one through. These 2 to the wire. It's going to be a head-bobbing photo finish. Battling Bailiff to the outside. Lunging up the inside was Killer Bee. That will take a photograph. Running time for the 6.5 furlongs, 1:19 and 2. Good job by the gate crew to stay with him. He settled, all set. They are racing. Awkward beginning for Looking at Turk. Fast start for Crack the Moon, sent to the offensive. He'll have company. Yes Point. Hard hustle to the front. Now up to the outside. Frady is third. Invasive is a close-up 4th on the run down the backstretch. In Lou, team leader of the next 2, deep on the course. Plenty of time. Still 3 back to Leesburg. 4 or 5 back to Let It Ride Clyde. A couple to Neo King. And at the back of the pack as they hit up the backside is Royally Bitter. Crack the Moon. Delacruz recognizing the speed bias here today. He sends this one to the front. A length to Frady from second. 3 deep. It's plenty of time from third. To the inside, racing in 4th is Yes Point. Up to the outside, there goes team leader in Lou moving with him. Still a couple links back to Invasive. Leesburg, 3 back to Let It Ride Clyde. 4 to Neo King. Still nothing yet from Royally Bitter. Half mile, 46 and 3. Crack the Moon still up top, but companies come in a host of 4 fresh challengers to the outside as they're 5 across the course as they lead into the lane. Here's Malcolm with plenty of time. Up and after Frady. Down the stand side. In Lou and team leader, those 2 moving together. Looks like team leader's going to beat In Lou to the punch here. And team leader for Godolphin pressing on past. Plenty of time. These 2 to the wire. Team leader Corrales Rodriguez with another winner here. Team leader Rodriguez up for Brendan Walsh, the son of Street Boss. Team leader gets it done here on the drop-in class in 1:19 and 1. Another winner on the card for Godolphin.